Hi there guys and welcome back to episode number 22 now of Once Upon a Time Blackpool. I'm your host, the one and only Tom Smith, here on FM303, and as you can see on screen, we've had a little bit of a switch around. I've updated a few things, I've updated a few graphic drivers and all the rest of it, and it has changed things around. Obviously the screen itself is smaller for the Football Manager, but obviously we now have a space on the other side for me and my face and my beauty. So I have a face made for radio, but we're going to run with it. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do we need to change this up? Does the screen need to be bigger? Can we get away with this? Let me know. Anyway, we're going to head to the news. The reason why we're on the finance show where we start is because as we head into Tranmere, 3 games to go, we're looking to get 100 points. That's our aim now to the end of the season, bearing in mind we are the Sky Bet League 1 champions. We have got some interesting things going on in regard to player contracts. I can keep going down here, see if I can. I'll probably miss some of them now. But basically, yeah, here we go. Curtis Tilt, for example, wants a new contract. We have a financial side of things that we're having to deal with here. Curtis Tilt and Mark Boller all want to obtain new deals into the new season. I believe there was one other as well who I can't see right now. I believe it was Turton, if I go to the squad a minute. So yeah, Oliver Turton it was, yeah, definitely, and those other 2 lads, they want to increase their deals. At the moment, say Turton's on 800 a week. I can understand where he's coming from. He's still got a year to run. The same goes for Boller. He's on a pretty relatively low deal, 1,200 a week for another year. So what I've told them all is, rather than do it now, bearing in mind if you look at our transfers, we've got a bit of a wage budget there and transfer budget to play with. I've told them let's wait to the end of the season and we'll talk about it then. They've agreed to that. It's kept the morale up, which is very good news for us. So hopefully now we can push on from here and get into some football action. Yes, and now we've got a transfer budget has been burning a hole in my pocket. So of course I've been going around all of Europe having a look, see if I can find any players to bring in. And as you can see on screen, Francois Compagnie has come in, the Belgian 29-year-old. He is a defender. He is nothing special. I quite like his name, to be frank, and I wanted to bring him in. He's a backup option. I believe the contract isn't too high. What, 2,000 a week? 1,800 a week, I believe, is what we offered him. Anyway, he's coming in on a free transfer. He will join the squad for the upcoming championship campaign. So that is another good move for us. And yeah, we're going to get into Tranmere now. Big game for us. They're already relegated, luckily, so with that in mind we have made a few changes just to try and bring in a few more players, look at the long term what we're going to do with the team rather than focusing on the loan players as much. So anyway, let's take you to the teams. Right, so here we go. It's a home tie here today. We got Howard coming in goal because Anik obviously is on loan. We've got to think about goalkeeper options for next season. Turta Prichenko. Wari Suarez will come in today instead of Tilt, bearing in mind I want to give him some more games now he's coming in. He's got some really good stats. Boller, Kaiki, Jimmy Ryan, Matthew Virtue are 2 players who are under permanent contract with us. Obviously Ryan's contract is up. There might be developments upcoming on that shortly. Kenji Gore we're going to try on the left today. A bit controversial. I could have gone for Thompson, who's on the bench, but I decided to give him a go there because he's not done so well from the right. So I wanted to see how we could do there as a playmaker rather than a winger, to see if that makes any difference to what we see from him. Laleko in the attacking playmaker role here. He's under permanent contract as well. As you can see, Palmer's on the bench. No Kaputsko, who's being rested because he's not got fitness, and Alfonso will go up front. 20 goals this season in 42, 1 every 2. That's what you need up front. We come against the Tranmere side, of course, relegated last week, and they've gone very defensive, trying to probably just hold us up here in our quest to 100 points. Murdoch, Mesto, Elias, God, WWE that is. Ellis, Ray, Butcher, Riddenhall, Potter, Banks, Gilmore, Morris, and Blackett Taylor up top. Sorry, I think he's on loan from Aston Villa. Right, let's head to the action here. We're going to be assertive now. We really should win. This is a great opportunity to show the pundits that we've been right to be backed up. We are the champions. They are relegated. We're in 2 separate divisions apart from next season. We head to the tunnel now. Mark Howard's on a fairly lengthy run back season in goal. Well, he's not played that often, but when he has, yeah, he has played very well. So another clean sheet would be good. Kaputsu's just being rested. It's a different sort of challenge for us today. I'll definitely say that. Yeah, he's a great player. He's got a great goal in the last game, didn't he, Stephen Payne for Tranmere, when he came in and absolutely smashed it into the net, put us under a lot of pressure. But anyway, we get underway here at Bloomfield Road, and we are playing Tranmere Rovers, like I said, already relegated to League 2 for next season. Matthew Virtue coming forward now, playing it up to Boller. Can we take control early doors and really show what we are? The Lecco strikes over the crossbar in 2 minutes, but a good encouraging start here from Blackpool. Looking like we're going to be Really after this one. I would like to see us get like a record goal amount today. I really want to get like 5 or 6 goals. We've been threatening that all season, but we haven't quite got there. It would give us a glorious goal difference. Kenji Gore trying to come in on the left here, trying to get used to the new position. Leleko with distance again. Leleko is a brave player, which is what you want in that attacking playmaker role. He is someone who will have a go from distance, and in a minute he'll get one on target, and who knows what he'll do with that. 4 shots on target. Sorry, 4 shots, 1 on target. I'd love all of them were, but we'd probably be 1 or 2-0 up by now. Anyway, Tranmere looking to build very slowly from the back, trying to play Blackett Taylor along. Wari Suarez has it well covered and plays it back to Howard. Can we build? Boller now, he does a lot of covering on the pitch. You notice he's been down here and up here. Leleko comes forward, another long range strike. Doesn't really get on target. I want to demand a bit more early doors here, because I still think it's a little bit lethargic. Leleko could probably work a bit harder in getting a better position towards the goal. Let's see if we can get them running more. I tell them to run, as we know. And let's see what we do. Possession's really good though, isn't it? Prochenko with a free kick off the wall. The rebound doesn't go either. Very unlucky. I want Prochenko to get more. Some of the players I'm looking at bringing in the summer, they've got a slightly better free kick rating. And that's not the primary reason I'm bringing them in. But Denny, you're under pressure, my son. The Leko now have a free kick. Oh, chance to counter perhaps. No, but Tranmere got no one forward. They're that defensive-minded here at Bloomfield. They know what they're up against. Kenji Gore! What a goal! Oh! I was not expecting it. I was watching it creep into that left hand. I can't believe it. I'm stunned. Ryan up to Virtue. Kenji Gore here comes, just turns and tries it. It was, oh, the poor goalkeeper. He was stretching. He didn't have a long enough reach there. And it's gone in that bottom corner. What a goal from Kenji Gore. Prochenko now a free kick and a great header from Delfonso. Should have been 2. Blackpool off the mark here. Looking good. Boller. Now it looks like the steam train's coming. Delfonso turns and strikes, puts it wide on the right-hand post. Once we get our first chance, that fire in our belly seems to push us forward here. Can Tranmere offer anything going forward? Blackett Taylor's completely isolated here. We are looking incredible. Look at Boller. He's the Gareth Bale of League One. He really is. Delfonso now with the ball. Kenji Gore again from distance trying to do the spectacular. Luckily scouted well from Ray that time. What a goal that was. What a signing. I wanted to try and see what he could do, and he's showing something today. Boller, across, Gilmore clears for Tranmere. 36 minutes on the clock. Blackpool are looking like an absolute freight train here. Turton, oh, what a dink inside. Leleko up to Kenji Gore, who does it again. He's the Cristiano Ronaldo of this league. We've got a Bale. We've got a Ronaldo. It's 35 minutes in. It's Blackpool 2. It's Tranmere 0. Turton, what a great bit of play. My word, the stats might say he's not got a lot in this, but my God, has he got some desire. He wants to use his flair. He wants to use his brain. What a player. Kenji Gore. It looks like he's picked his position for next season. And I'm not so worried now about those lone players we've got to send back. Prochenko with a free kick over the wall. So close. Come on, Denny. Come on, my son. Come on, we love him. A bit of man love for Denny Prochenko, everyone. Everyone's a very solid performance. Gotta say, Mark Boller, despite the 6.8, what a performance from him. He's been everywhere. He's been running everywhere in this game. It's half time. Blackpool 2, Tranmere 0. We've had 20 shots in the first half. They've had none. We've had 4 on target. They've had none. It's just utterly insane. Assertively. Don't get complacent. I want to see more. End team talk. Let's just get straight to it here. Tranmere underway for the second half. Potter with the ball back to Ray. Can they offer anything as they say goodbye to League One for this season? Oh, I feel a bit sorry for these teams. The way we've played has really knackered them. You look at their fitness, we're already ahead of them in that as well. Prochenko with a free kick. As usual, he nearly runs himself into the crowd. He's hit it that hard. Kai comes back inside here, loses the ball though. Riddenhall, the left back, was the highest man up the pitch there for Tranmere. Shows at 2-0. They're still looking just to try and hold on here and not get absolutely decimated by us. Corner now though, Leko in. Delfonso, he was unmarked. He should have done better. And luckily Murdoch was right where he hit it. Slightly either side, we probably would have had that and it would have been an absolute amazing goal. But anyway, still 2-0 here to Blackpool. We are looking incredibly strong. Dominant, 27 shots. Prochenko a free kick now. Murdoch has to make a save. He finally gets one on target. Delfonso goes offside. Murdoch now with a goal kick. We'll think about a substitution shortly here. The Leko now comes over the halfway line, bringing up some of that space. Virtue and Gore coming in here. The overlap is down there with Boller. The Leko from distance banks with the block. Corner to Blackpool. Is there a short option? The answer is no. The Leko to take now. Plays it in. Riddenhall at the near post gets the clearance in. Some complacency in the team, which is not what I like to see. penalty. Kenji Gorlo, once again, he's on a hat-trick. The Leko tries. Oh, he's learning from Kenji Gore. He's been watching him this game and going, right, if you can do it, so can I. Corner in now, Matthew Virtue on target again. Murdoch being made to work hard today in that Tranmere goal. Complacency, I'm going to take Kai off, I think, and probably Delfonso. Ryan Hardy's really picked up his form, bearing in mind we've got another striker coming in, so he's going to come on. Kai Key for Devitt. Devitt's also a good player, despite his stats. His stats would lead you to believe he shouldn't have much of a contribution, but my God, when he's come on, he's been very impressive with his assists, actually. Only one shot in the entire match for Tranmere. It's the way they've set up, to be fair. Devitt in. Wari Suarez hits the post. Wari Suarez, first goal of the season. I can't believe it. I'm so delighted for the Portuguese wonder star. Devitt with the free kick. Here's the 3D. Wari Suarez with the brave run. Oh, the poor goalkeeper. It deserved the rebound, the lucky rebound. And Wari Suarez is off the mark for Blackpool. Would you believe it here? What a game of football we got on here at Bloomfield Road. The fans must be in heaven right now. They were in hell years ago. Now Blackpool are reaching to the stars and climbing onto those pearly gates. 3-0, 10 minutes to go. Oh, some disinterested players. I can't believe that's quite funny. Leleko's exhausted. I think he's played very well. Let's get Casey Palmer on for a run out. Let's see if Kenji Gore can get that hat-trick here. Let's just demand a little bit more at the end. I just want to see this through and not give away something sloppy at the end, because then it's the perfect performance we got from our team here today. 3 minutes of added time here. We've had 36 shots in this game. We're going to have a shot for every 2 minutes by the looks of it in statistics. The full-time whistle's about to go here at Bloomfield Road. Jimmy Ryan loses the ball out. Richards can come over. Can he find the only runner? He plays it back to Elias. It is over at Bloomfield Road. It's Blackpool 3. It's Tranmere 0. It is the biggest demolition job of the season, I think, frankly. I'm going to say that was a very good performance. No, I'm going to say I'm very pleased with the result in your performance. So I think overall we utterly smashed them assertively. Your dominating performance was amazing, Kenji. What a decision for me there to put him in the playmaker role. He's not suited to it. The stats on the screen said, do you know what? He's not going to play well there. He's got some inadequacies. I went, do you know what? I think he's got the right attributes in the right places to be able to offer something. And what does he do? Goes out there and bags a couple of world-class goals. Honestly, it was like Ronaldo and Bale today. We look like Real Madrid. I've said we're Barca. I've said we're Brazil. No, we are Real. Right, you impressed me out there as well. I'm getting carried away here. Wari Suarez, Waller man. We end the team talking head on here. I can't believe it. 99 points up on the board.
The conclave of Coxman can only mean one thing. He has risen from the sure get that out of pitch and put him in. My God, it's a genuine resurrection. Joey Ryan, the living priapism. He is come again.
Yes, you just saw it on screen. We have confirmed he has resurrected from the dead his Blackpool career. Jimmy Ryan, we've offered him a new contract. He has taken it. It's a slight wage reduction, which is good news financially for us. It's a 2-year deal. He's come back from his injury and he's come in and done a really good job for me. Really offered a lot. If I look at the dynamics here, if I look at the social groups, I'm pretty sure he's right in there, isn't he? Somewhere. Yeah, so consequently, I wanted to make sure he was signed on a longer term deal to keep him in with the boys, and then we can, build with him. And also financially, like I say, where we've got it, right now, and where our performances are, I think we can build with this. So, welcome back to the club for another 2 years, Jimmy Ryan. Fantastic. Right, let me quickly take you through something else now. I'm quickly going to clear the team. I said in the last episode we were going to look at tactics, and there is a secondary tactic we are now training. Here we go. Actually, I'm going to change this to an advanced playmaker quickly. Yeah, on attack. Yeah, so here we go. It is what is going to be the 5-3-1-1. This is going to be our backup tactic against the tougher teams in the Championship next year. We're going to start playing with it and tweaking it in the next few games. We've got a couple left, so we'll get it out there. Probably for Sunderland, I think it'll be a good test because they've got quite an attacking threat. But anyway, we're going to play with attacking wing-backs. I like the width this provides. Players like Boller, I think, are going to suit this very well. And Turton will be able to play that quite well as well. And I think the box-to-box role linking up here is going to be very important. And then with a very stereotypical advanced playmaker and deep line playmaker, the pressing forward. We're going to play with if I look at out possession, slightly higher up than usual, with more of a sweeper keeper option. I do want to still keep us up towards the area where we're going to be counter pressing and countering in dangerous places towards their goal. It makes it easier to score goals. It's simple logic, right? Like Leicester did once in the Premier League. I said, why make 20 passes when you can just make one over the top to Vardy and win a game? Ridiculous, isn't it? Slightly narrower, shorter passing this time. We want to build a counter-attack, and it is very counter-attacking, this system. We want to build it with the flowing passing. We've shown earlier in the season we could do Brazil-like style football, so that is what we're going to look to do. But anyway, let's get to Doncaster now. Bonus news, we are back in takeover talks, would you believe it? Thank God I got that company transfer through, and thank God I've been active in the transfer market early doors. I said it, but I can't. Is this one actually going to go through? That's all I want to know. I mean, oh my God. Oh well, hopefully we'll get it sorted by the summer. We've got a couple of games to the end of the season, and then we can keep pushing forward. Right, and here we go with game 2. It's at the Keepmoat Stadium. Doncaster surprisingly got relegated bottom of the league. In the next episode, we will have a look at all the league positions, just to finish off the campaign properly. We'll look at other divisions as well. It's always interesting to see how the game plays out over a current season. Right, we got Doncaster on the 4-2-3-1 wide. They've gone for Longahan, Halliday, Wright, Gelly, Gorzel, Coppinger, Whiteman, Kiwoma, Crawford, Gomez and Marquis. Still a really good team on paper. I'm shocked they got relegated, actually, frankly. We've mixed it up today, as you can see. Howard, Nottingham, Prochenko, Wari, Suarez and Bolla. Devitt, Ryan, Kane and Gore, Kaputska and Hardy is going to get a start today. The reason why I decided to mix it up was because I wanted to try and retain some of this from Kenji Gore from the last game, while also including some other players like Devitt who deserve an opportunity and have played well. Obviously this team finished bottom of the league, so we should have a go at them in a slightly different manner. It's nice also to give Hardy a run out because he really has picked up, and the goals he has scored when he scored them have been so brilliant. We'll head to the dressing room now anyway. Team talk, assertively. We've been on a good run lately, so go out there and impress me. Let's give him a bit of confidence there, a bit of George Michael, a bit of faith. Assertive, I have faith in you. End the team talk and head to the kick-off here. End of season is coming up, second last game. We're on 99 points as we start kick-off here today. If we get one more point, if we draw, we will head to the 100-point mark, which is what we aim for, which is unbelievable. If we win, obviously, it'll be 102. Prochenko with the early free kick on 5 minutes. The Doncaster Wall does a great job of holding it up there, unlike the recent Hadrian's Wall just down the road geographically. Kaputska in, Hardy scores. Look at that. What was I saying about Ryan Hardy? Ryan Hardy, to me, all of a sudden has woken up. It's like, all right, I'm in this team. They're confident. If I play with confidence, look what I can do. What a touch from Hardy, as simple as you like. A lot of strikers would panic. They'd go, oh, and they'd head it over the crossbar. Just a little touch on the ball takes it past the keeper and leaves him looking like an idiot. Devitt now comes inside, looking great. Everyone in this Blackpool team wants to prove something. Hardy across Kaputska with the header. Longahan, good save there from the experienced goalkeeper. A lot of championship experience. Shame he's got relegated here. What a header that was from Suarez, actually. Kenji Gore now coming in. Hardy supporting well. Devitt on the right hand side. He's got great quality. Hardy again. What is going on here? What have we created? We've created a rampaging monster of a football team here. Nottingham now comes forward. We just look at which way we're going to destroy them. They're leaving so many opportunities. Kenji Gore with a lovely spread ball. Devitt across. Kane from distance. Can it be his goal of the season? It certainly is. It's his 10th. It's on the 10th minute. It's his best goal of the season from the furthest distance. Oh, the confidence. This is what confidence in life does for your football manager team, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Outside the area. Catches it so sweetly. The goalkeeper, Longahan, top keeper in his own right. He can't do anything about it. Wonderful stuff. Doncaster 0. Blackpool 2. Whiteman across with Doncaster. Halliday goes wide on the right hand side. Doncaster still have a little bit of fight left in them despite their relegation to League 2. What a game we got on here. All of our games have been filled with passion and desire, which is what you want from a football manager. We play with passion. Kaputska now inside. Kenji Gore up to Kane. Gore again. Can he do what he did in the last game? He can't so far. He's looking for the opportunity though. He's got it in him. Can he find anyone? Oh, what a loose ball. Crawford now can come for Doncaster. If he can find this guy on the right, he'll do well. Gomez. It's a penalty though. Prochenko, ooh, he's done really well at those all season, but that was one that didn't go too well. He's in the book. Penalty now for Doncaster. Howard to take one, to save one for the team. Wyman, it's hit the post. Oh, and it's still gone in on the rebound. Ah, that's so unlucky. I was going to say Annex got a good record this season in goal against penalties. We go to the 3D behind. Good save from the goalkeeper to put it on the post. By the time he gets back up, he's 32. Perhaps his Zimmer frame of age stopped him a little bit there. Oh dear. But still, game on here. I still have confidence in us. Doncaster are starting to come into this. A fair play to them for that, bearing in mind where they are. But we can still go out and get a few more goals here. Krichenko with the header now, and here come Doncaster. Grady plays up towards Gomez, but we win the ball back. Kane comes forward. Will he strike from that range? No, he won't. But Devitt comes inside now down to Kane. Will he strike from this range? He will. Goes past that left-hand post. Last time he buried it. Doncaster 1, Blackpool 2. Nottingham with the throw-in now for Blackpool. It's all Blackpool. Kane again. He's going for the other side. Kane's like, I don't care if it's left or right. It's like a tennis game to me, this. It's not football. Past the right-hand post. What a strike. Howard now as we cluster and split. Hardy from distance, testing Longahan. The confidence to go, I can score from this part of the pitch. It doesn't matter where I am. Kane now again wins the ball. It's absolutely dominant from Blackpool. When we do it, we turn it on well. Hardy plays it across Kaputska. Devitt with the goal. Well deserved. Jamie Devitt's second goal of the season for Blackpool. It's Doncaster 1. It's Blackpool 3. Hardy here dodges the slide tackle. The ball's played in. Kane finds the man free. Devitt doesn't need 2 touches. He'll take the 1. It flicks that right hand post. The goalkeeper's got down there, but it's too late. And it's Doncaster 1, Blackpool 3. Crawford with a free kick now for Doncaster. They're having that sort of game where they're just trying to hang on our coattails a little bit, and they've got the quality, like I said, in Gomez and Marquise to do it. Nottingham comes inside on the right hand side now, plays the ball across. Herbie Kane now, can he do anything? Herbie Kane's got both options, the pass and the strike. Devitt again, and it's gone in. Jamie Devitt's on a hat trick. It's Doncaster 1, Blackpool 4. The poor goalkeeper Andy Longahan, in our last game he was the absolute legend killer of the game. Ryan though plays a good pass to Devitt. Devitt's got the confidence. They stand off him too much through the crowd, and poor Andy Longahan. I've been there. I was a goalkeeper myself at one time. That is so unfortunate. It was just too close to him, and just in that area of the human body where it's going to hit you and go in. So unfortunate. I'll give him all the defence in the world for that, but I'll also give all the love in the world for that for Jamie Devitt. What a goal. It is 35 minutes on the clock. We've got 4 goals here in the first half. Unbelievable side. Unbelievable Blackpool. Herbie Kane goes in the book now. Our hard-crunching tackles are starting to take dividends here. Pachenko obviously went in the book early doors. I might take him off at half-time, bearing in mind that. Kane from distance again. Can he do it? Herbie Kane and Kaputska now. Both of them can do it from distance. That's the great thing. Nottingham in. Halliday. Kaputska. It's cleared away from Doncaster. It was a pinball mania moment again, but luckily they hold on before the 5th one slams the back of the net. Boller with a good header now. Hardy, can he find the strike? He can. Longahan did so well. Unlucky for Hardy. Actually, bang on how he's been playing, I'd expect slightly better perhaps at this point. There is some complacency, so I might give him a rocket at half time, because if we do that, they might score 7 or 8. I'm calling it now. It'll be unbelievable stuff here at the Keepmoat Stadium. 3 minutes of added time for all the knocks we've had to Crawford and etc. Half-time whistle goes. Doncaster 1, Blackpool 4. Right, I've told them not to let their performance levels drop, and I'm going to make some changes here. We're going to get Tilt on a swapping with Suarez here for Pachenko. I don't want him to get sent off, and you know, it's very likely, not because of him, because of the ratio of tackles he has to do in the game versus etc. I'm going to take Jimmy Ryan off as well here. I think Thompson can come on and play that role quite well. Herbie Kane, I've got to keep on. He's been unbelievable. Tell him to calm down a little bit here. Same with Ryan Hardy. He doesn't have to get a booking here. We don't need him to be going that hard now. We're 4-1 up. We end the team talk and go to the second half here. Oh, I'd love to get another 4 goals in this half. It would just really top off my season. I'd love to look at that league table. It would be the most sexual thing I've seen since Monica Bellucci in the, you know, Matrix. Was she in the Matrix? Oh my Christ, I can't even remember, to be frank. But anyway, we move forward here. It's Doncaster 1, Blackpool 4. And at the look of it, Doncaster are trying to shut up shop here. I think they realise they've come into the boxing match and they're massive underdogs. They've been hit so many times that they've got a little bit of a concussion here. The game keeps stretching forward. I'm going to demand a bit more here. I still would like us to get a few more goals. Making the 2 subs at half time means that, you know, we'll save one for later on and just try and see how we get on with the rest of this side. Bear in mind we've got Sunderland next. I'd like to try the new system. I've rested a few players for that system, like Turton on the right hand side. So that will be something which will be useful. Bear in mind that's a big game for us, and I think they're in playoff contention, so they might have something to play for. First highlight of the second half on the 75th minute has been absolutely deadwood. Gomez up to Coppinger now for Doncaster. Can they cause us some slight concern here? Sadler coming forward. Gomez, they're playing some good stuff. Very narrow in the middle here. Gomez got two around him. Gorzel, we're just doing enough here. Sadler from distance, and my goodness me, it's been a game of these goals, hasn't it? It's a game of long-range wonder goals, and what a goal that is from Kieran Sadler. Sadler. My word, my mouth. Sadler with a great turn, great strike. Goalkeepers left all ends up. Maybe Alec might have got a hand to it, I don't know. But what a 3D replay that is. We have got some goals to show you at the end of the season. Because in the last episode, I am going to do an end of season highlight clip, which is going to be quite beautiful. Bit of art like we had with the George Michael Careless Whisper intro a couple episodes ago now. Anyway, 5 minutes to go here. Time to make the last change. Make substitution. I'm going to take Herbie Kane off because of the yellow, and I think we'll go for Leleko just to stretch his legs here in the box-to-box. He can do that for 5 minutes without getting too knackered. So that's good news. Anyway, how many minutes of added time we're going to face here at the Keepmoat Stadium? It's going to take us to 102 points this League One season. If we could beat Sunderland, it'd be 105. Thompson with a free kick in now, hits the wall. He gets another chance to play it in now. Can he? Devitt's with him, plays it in. Cummins clears. The Leleko from distance, it's a crossbar. Ooh, what a strike from the Leleko. He wanted an opportunity to go, hey, that guy Ken can do it. That guy Kane can do it. That guy Kaputska can do it. I've signed and I can do it. 2 minutes of added time played. The full-time whistle goes here. Doncaster 2, Blackpool 4. What a performance. 102 points up for the season. Assertive. Well done, lads. Let's not go overboard here. Devitt, I told you about Devitt. He outperforms his stats. He comes in as a bit part player and just offers so much. That's what makes a squad of champions, ladies and gentlemen. Reminds me of when Uloa would come off the bench for Leicester when they were the underdog champions. He won them 11 points that season. They won the title by 10. Says it all, really, what these sort of players like Jamie Devitt can do coming off the bench. Anyone else I want to have a quick word with? Herbie Kane. Oh, Herbie Kane. I'd love to be able to have the money to afford him. I'm proud of your performance today. You deserve some rest. Let's end the team talk there with those two high ratings and head forward now. And there we go. It's the most beautiful league table on Football Manager I've seen for quite some while. Blackpool, champions, 1 game to go. We've played 45, we've won 32. We've drawn 6, we've lost 7. We have scored 80 goals. Only MK Dons have scored that level of goals this season. The nearest rivals apart from that will be the 75 of Accrington Stanley. You obviously have that Kieran Miller up front, or sorry, his name might be wrong, but Miller, who's absolutely wonderful. You look at goals against us, only 30 conceded, and if you compare that to anyone else, we've got 43 there for AFC Wimbledon, and 41 there for Bristol Rovers. We've conceded 11 less goals than anyone else. 45 games, we've conceded under 1 a game, which is unbelievable. And we've got a goal difference of plus 50, 102 points. Oh, it is utterly dreamland here. Anyway, we're going to head to the schedule now. We've obviously got the 1 game to go, which is Sunderland away, which we will do in episode 23. And then episode 24 to finish off the first season with Blackpool. I'm going to do a bit more of an admin-y, transfer-y episode, looking at what we can do. Well, obviously, as long as the takeover bid's been sorted out by then. Once again, that's haunting us. Anyway, thank you very much for watching here on FM303. I've been your host, the one and only Tom Smith. Please like, comment and subscribe, and come back next time for some more time in Once Upon a Time in Blackpool. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.